On the farm's kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Leadington, Monday evening, looking for a Tuesday sale. What's it looking like tonight?
Oh, we had a little over 300 in when I left a while ago. Not many cows. I bet we don't have 12, 15 cows on the yard out of 300 head.
Right.
Quality of calves is good. Lots of long-haired calves. Few of them, most of them have been worked. Hopefully by sale time, we should end up with around 350, 375. I do have a few fresh roping steers, a few brindle heifers, a couple of gray Burma heifers. I think we can fill just about anybody's order tomorrow except for the cow deal.
All right. Have you caught any moisture since we spoke last?
We ended up with 2 inches throughout it all, the week of rain.
That's great. Great.
It was really a blessing.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock Exchange.
You can reach us at 830-281-2516.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's discuss the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. It's good, mostly hot and dry weather in Argentina this week, but the chances for saving rains next week are apparently really good, as corn and bean markets were sharply lower again yesterday, with the market's belief that the South American crops are getting bigger and the fact that export demand, particularly corn to China from the U.S., is slow to non-existent. Corn futures gave up another 6 cents on Monday, soybeans down 15, KC wheat was down 6. The U.S. dollar was stronger on Monday, not good for export commodities, and crude oil was down over $1 per barrel, now slightly under 77 by the barrel. Mexican demand for South Texas corn has slowed more and more. Domestic corn is in storage in Mexico, keeping to the market with their planting season upon them. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 6:45 p.m. Timco Houston is open today through Wednesday of this week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., closed Thursday and Friday. Anderson's is open this week, all week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, call John Tuggle, 800-2-TUGGLE. We are on the line with Henry Pickett from Abilene Livestock. Henry, how is the sale shaping up for Tuesday?
Oh, pretty good considering all the wet weather we've had previous to tomorrow's sale, but we needed it, much needed rain. We've got about 600 on the yard tonight with about 150 cows. We're expecting 800 to 900 total cattle with about 200, 225 cows. We've got some pretty good ranch consignments. We've got one deal of some 30-something head of 400-pound steers and heifers. They're out of black cows and Charolais bulls. They're really nice. Then we've got 100 cattle that are mostly blacks, but there's a few reds and chars. They're probably weighing from 4 to 6. Then we've got multiple other smaller deals that have got good black calves in them. There'll be 20 in one deal, 30 in another deal, and 15 in another deal. Then we've got 2 big yard art longhorn steers. So if anybody's needing any yard art, we fix them up.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Henry Pickett.
Here at the sale barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
Henry, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at the meat moves. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value and the national hog base price. The carcass cutout value, 2 cents weaker at $89.49. The bellies were up $4.13. The butts fell $6.06. USDA reports 592.3 million pounds of pork produced during the week, 2.791 million head of hogs harvested. Neighbor, as we look toward the cattle side of the protein or meat equation, we see that the boxed beef values 97 cents higher in the choice at $301.50, 20 weaker in the select, $288.93. USDA's beef output for the week shown at 522.5 million pounds. Slaughter was 618,000 head. Looks like cash sales last week is all we've got to report for you. 175 in the South. Looks like Oklahoma City's feeder auction, 10,000 head, prices 10 to 15 higher for the calves. Looks like 44% were steers, 53 heifers, 32% above that 6-weight average. Neighbor, They're your meat moves for a Tuesday. We're on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Benny, how's our Tuesday sheep and goat sale shaping up Monday evening?
Well, looks like it's going to be a big one. We had it right at 5,000 at 5, so that's going to give us, hardly any doubt we won't get to 7,000-ish. It'd be a good place to stop. I'll put it like that.
Right.
Maybe exceed that. Walking around the yards looking, there was lots of lamb.
Yeah.
I mean, we had goats, but it looked big on the lamb side this week.
Good. The condition of the livestock doing well?
Yeah, most everything is in good shape.
And all the buyers will be available to wave their hands?
I bet they will.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Tuesday sheep and goat sale in San Angelo, Benny Cox.
Okay, my mobile's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371, or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
Benny, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, don't forget about the good folks at Wholesale Steel, store out on 16 in San Antonio and one in Hearn. Just arrived, 4x2x20 welded wire panels available in 4-foot or 5-foot height, professionally and lovingly loaded by the trailer staff there at Wholesale Steel. How about heavy-duty pasture gates, decoil tubing, prime structural tubing, no-climb wire, continuous fence panels, all of this and more at Wholesale Steel and their dealers. Don't forget about standard duty panels, 5x10 panels, $135, 6x10 panels, $155. Call 210-624-2000 or 2 3/8 pipe for $60. 2 7/8 for $65. That's Wholesale Steel, San Antonio and Hearn. For more information, go to wholesalesteelsa.com or go to 18840 State Highway 16 in San Antonio. Call 210-624-2000, wholesalesteelsa@gmail.com. I'm on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We'll have sheep and goats today on Tuesday when you folks are hearing us cattle on Thursday. Klein, let's preview both of them for these good people.
Got about 200 head of sheep and goats on the yard this evening, Larry. I figure we'll catch a few in the morning with the weather kind of cooperate for everybody to get out and get working. So probably around that 5 to 700 head range, something like that. Should be a good market. We saw a little increase last week. I think we see another one coming for this week.
And the cattle sale come Thursday?
Got 4 or 5 guys out working. We work pretty good bunches. We got to go pick up some tomorrow. We got some more Wednesday. So should have a 700-800 head run, something like that, maybe even a little more. Everybody's kind of looking at this market and going to try to capture it. It's sure looking good again this week to be similar.
Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde, Tuesday sheep and goat sale, Thursday cattle sale. Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Thank you, son. Have a good sale.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about McCoy's Building Supply Stores, McCoys.com. Expand your livestock market operation or any ag operation with the help of Cliff Mullinex, the agricultural specialist from McCoy's. Shop the products icon, the DIY Center, or the Pro Center. And neighbor, you can shop by categories right there on that first page and live chat with a McCoy's employee. 86 stores, 3 states, and still growing. That's McCoy's Building Supply Stores, McCoys.com. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Monday evening before sheep and goat sale day. Sean, what's it looking like?
Larry, sure think we'll get somewhere around that 3 to 3,500. See how they keep rolling in this evening and tomorrow. Shaping up to be a good sale. Got some better bunches of kids, so those numbers add up, and quality looks good. Got a few bunches of lambs. Quality looks good there, so it sure is shaping up to be a good Tuesday sale for sheep and goats. And on the cattle end, still think we'll get a pretty good run, kind of like we talked last night, double up and catch up. Had a few weather outs, and the weather's been good, so anticipating a good cattle run on Wednesday in Fredericksburg.
Sean, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Sean, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Now, have you taken a look at the beautiful home at 172 Champion Boulevard in Lavernia? 1.2 acres, majestic trees, iron fence, entry, 3 bedrooms with an office, separate dining room, 2.5 baths, exceptional floor plans, high ceilings, no carpet, an abundance of cabinet space, and lots of counter space. You're going to enjoy it. Why don't you contact the good folks at Homestead and Ranch Real Estate? Call 512-466-1460. That's 512-416-1460, or check out their Facebook page, homesteadandranch.com. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Leadington, Monday evening, looking for a Tuesday sale. What's it looking like tonight?
Oh, we had a little over 300 in when I left a while ago. Not many cows. I bet we don't have 12, 15 cows on the yard out of 300 head.
Right.
Quality of calves is good. Lots of long-haired calves. Few of them, most of them have been worked. Hopefully by sale time, we should end up with around 350, 375. I do have a few fresh roping steers, a few brindle heifers, a couple of gray Burma heifers. I think we can fill just about anybody's order tomorrow except for the cow deal.
All right. Have you caught any moisture since we spoke last?
We ended up with 2 inches throughout it all the week of rain.
That's great. Great.
It was really a blessing.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock Exchange.
You can reach us at 830-281-2516.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. And we're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
Good run today for all the rain we had. Ended up with 304 head of cattle. Probably somewhere around 35 cows or so. It looked like Packer cow and bull market pretty well steady there with last week. 81 on our lower yielding cow, up to $1.12 on our top cow. Packer bulls, real low yielding bull down there at 78, and top bulls all bringing right there up to $1.29. Most all them better bulls are bringing the 120s. Didn't have any pairs, and on a few bred cows from 975 to 1300. Calf and yearling deal just very, very strong. Could have been a touch better than even last week in some spots, it looks like, but sure pleased with how these cattle are selling, especially on this #1 end of this market report. 2 to 3 weight steers, 282 to 338. 2 to 3 weight heifer, 245 to 293. 3 to 4 weight steer, 260 to 344. 3 to 4 weight heifer, 240 to 304. 4 to 5 weight steer, 250 to 320. 4 to 5 weight heifer, 235 to 280. 5 to 6 weight steer, 238 to 285. 5 to 6 weight heifer, 2 1/4 to 262. 6 to 7 weight steers and bulls, 210 to 258. 6 to 7 weight heifer, 215 to 248. 7 to 8 weight B bulls didn't have any steers, 191 to 226. 7 to 8 weight heifer, 196 to 223. So just a real good sale. I'd like to remind everybody that next special stocker feeder sale is coming up February the 12th. Should have over 500 head of wean cattle for that sale. So we can help you anyway. Feel free to give us a call, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
You bet.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. Ken, how was the Monday sale in Mason?
You bet, Larry. We had right at 1,300 head today. Very good set of calves and yearlings throughout the entire day. I thought we shaped a lot of deals up and sold many groups of cattle and everything. I thought overall it's just a very, very active tone where we started back up again and the market moved pretty higher on all classes of cattle. I thought the stocker steers probably sold $8 to $10 higher, and last week we had $10 to $15 higher. I had a group of 13 steers today. Weighed 547, brought 304.20, and those cattle dollar out right at $1,663. Unbelievable on those 547 pounders over $3. Stock heifers, I thought they were active and very aggressive on the market as a whole, so 10 to 12 higher. Had a group of heifers weighed 341 at 308, right at $1,050 on those. Feeder steers probably sold $10 to $15 higher, and the heifers probably sold $8 to $12 higher on those bigger cattle. Packer cows sold again higher, $4 to $5 higher. Pack of bulls today probably sold $7 to $10 higher. Top bull today was $1.33 on a pack of bull. Pairs and break cows over also stayed very, very strong market, Larry. Very active. A lot of demand on all classes of cattle today.
How do you feel about San Sabbath Thursday?
Well, for a good run, we got a stocker feeder sale. We got about 600 or 700 I know coming right now. I'm kind of looking for that 2,000. We'll have several big drafts of cattle that will shape up some really good deals. A lot of wean cattle too that'll be there. Good offering of cattle go to either grass or feed yards or graze out wheat, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. They can give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to the website with some of our early offerings of calves that are coming, and also our Facebook and Instagram and Twitter also. We're all on those too, Larry.
We appreciate it. We'll talk to you before the sale. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, $10. Yellow corn, $4.95 and a quarter. Houston wheat, $6.48. Placido beans, $11.04. Texas cotton, 287 bales, $79.76 to $82.76. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, good day.